So BEAM stands for Build, Expand, Attract, and Mergers and Acquisition. And over the last 4.5 years, we have focused on building out our merger and acquisition strategy. In 2021, I ran a study that analyzed $18 billion worth of corporate procurement spend with mostly Pittsburgh anchor partners. And of the $18 billion, we saw that only $45 million of it made it into the hands of small minority-led businesses. What was more alarming was that only $2 billion of that $18 billion actually stayed within the Pittsburgh region. We started to realize that it was broader than just a small minority problem, it was actually a small local business problem. Over the years, we've started to think about how do we help not just the small minorities, but how do we help all of the local businesses within the Pittsburgh region retain more of those dollars, continue to create jobs, continue to be part of the economic system that quite frankly, they benefit from on a daily basis.
So when I first heard Joel's pitch about how we can diversify our supply chain here in the region, really what struck me was how original it was. It was not based on quotas, it was not based on mandates, it was really trying to understand business needs and tailoring the solutions to those particular businesses. We're really looking for opportunities to pay the region back. We're improving our infrastructure, but the benefit too that we can do if we collaborate with organizations like BEAM is that we can build businesses while we do it.
Man, do you remember when we started this? When we really wanted it right after George Floyd, right? It was really trying to think about how do we support really small, local, minority-owned businesses.
We wanted to say, let's put our knuckles to the concrete, put our feet to the pavement, and really help Pittsburgh grow and help Black and minority businesses grow in the region.
2 years ago, BEAM Collaborative decided to host a food event and a food fair. And so a showcase, if you will. They invited some of their favorite food vendors to Carnegie Mellon University to show off a little bit, to show that there's some additional talent out here in the city. And a week later, we got a call from somebody from CMU Realty that they had a space available and check the place out. And through our network, through working with BEAM Collaborative, we were able to make the connection and launch.
If there was another small business owner that wanted to work with BEAM, I'd say absolutely do it because they meet you where you are. If you're starting out, they'll help you with creating a business plan or learning how to just go and talk to people.
We need to figure out a way that dollars stay not just in our neighborhoods, but also in our region and within the Commonwealth. And until we get that done, we're not going to stop.